the video. Come on now, all my party crashers. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, y'all. Like this video. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Y'all gotta like this video. DJ, stop the beat. Hold on, stop the beat. Not now. Stop the beat. Honey, when I tell you, it is a lot of stuff that's going on with Shannon Sharpe. You won't believe this. Everybody in the industry behind the scenes, honey, they all saying that Shannon Sharpe is done for. They're saying it's Reynolds for the brother, okay? And honey, guess who's talking? The same man that got him over what, 6 million views or $6 million from that viral interview, Katt Williams. This is what they're saying, honey. I got the video, so let's check it, okay? Honey, we got to do a reaction tonight. And I just want to say, if you guys can hear me, press that 1. I just want to say thank you all to my party crashers joining me here again tonight on a midnight. All right. Are you guys in here? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Yes. Hey, Erica. Hey, Kavan. What's up, Lisa girl? What's up, y'all? What is up? All right. I'm glad you can hear me. Jerome, where you been at? It's been a long time, Jerome. What's up, baby? Okay. Well, I'm glad that you are here. Yes, I am live, and I need my supporters. I need y'all to like this video. I need y'all to start supporting me more often. Support me with the likes. Support me with the shares, because we need to start building, us, a community. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Later on this week or next week, I'm going to do some personal stories, so y'all can connect with me more. We're going to do some true crime. We're going to do a whole bunch of stuff. All right. But in order for me to do it, I need you guys to support. Okay. I need y'all support. Well, honey, let me tell you, earlier today, it was bananas. Okay. Not one accuser, not 2 accusers, but 3 accusers. Brother man got knocking on the door. You say, GG, what? 3 accusers? I ain't know nothing about no 3 accusers, honey. You did not? Let me inform you. Okay, let me run it back. You know about the 19-year-old, right? Yes. He was in a relationship with a 19-year-old girl. Honey, he ain't hit it and quit it. He was in a full-blown relationship. What type of relationship he gonna be? This 54-year-old man looking for a 19-year-old to be in a relationship. The only type of relationship you need at you 54 with a 19-year-old is teaching her about the stock market, is teaching her about crypto, is teaching her about keeping her leg closed from creepy men. I could have respected him if he said, you know what, this 19-year-old, I want to give back to America, and I want to mentor her on getting her business together, inform her, keep your legs closed to strange men, because that is my idea of community building. That is my idea of us coming together, building the community. When you have the elders, the people that have all this experience, all this life experience, that gain all this money, going back, giving back to the young folks, okay? And saying, hey, I'm here for y'all. Keep y'all legs closed. You want to invest in this stock market. Y'all want to stay focused. You want to do things right. These are all the mistakes I've done, and I'm just here to help. Why don't we have elders that's doing that? Huh? Why don't we have elders that are doing that? Why is there so much disrespect for the elders? I will tell you why. Because you got elders like Shannon Sharpe that want to see 19-year-old little babes as his toys, okay? The elders are not respecting the youngins. The elders are seeing the youngins as toys so they can use and abuse and get off on their freaky thing. These elders don't got love for nobody. That is selfish. That is selfish. And people say, well, you know what, JJ? She was already into that shit. If she was already into it, the girl is troubled. So you don't, as an elder person, go and indulge yourself in her darkness. As an elder person, you bring her from the dark to the light. But that's too much like right? So you want to drive her into darkness. They said, ooh, girl. Oh my God, y'all not gonna believe what they said. They said, well, actually, he said it. He came out here with the receipts, text messages. He said that 54-year-old man, that muscle big black man, had that 19-year-old girl eating his donuts. What are you doing back there? Huh? He is trying to blame it on a 19-year-old. Said, well, this is what she wanted to do. And you, as a man, you bent over and you said, go ahead, dig in, dog. Okay? Just be transparent. Just say, hey, I'm into this kinky stuff. I love my donuts 8. And she was an OnlyFans / prostitute. And I could pay her for those type of services. Okay? And that's what I did. I paid her to eat my donuts. Because that's what I like. I like my donuts 8, man. Okay? You gonna eat this donut tonight. I want it on my back. I want it doggy style. Eat the donut, man. Eat the donut, anime. You gonna eat this goddamn donut. Eat the donut. God damn it. That's how he was talking to her. Yeah. He get really aggressive. Uh-huh. That big black man come out and she's like, I don't want to eat the donut. She said, I don't want to eat the donut. You gonna eat this donut tonight, ho? Eat the donut, man. Okay? I'm gonna choke your ass. You better eat this donut. Okay? Honey, making that little 19-year-old girl eating donut. I don't know too many 19-year-old females that wake up and 18, 17, like, oh, I want to eat a man donut. That sounds tasty. Oh my God, that sounds so yummy. I want to know how it tastes, babe. How does it taste? Can I taste the donut? Do it taste like chocolate chips? Okay. It's so chocolate. Can I put some whipped cream on it, babe? Okay. Yep. Was she putting popsicles in that mother sucker? Okay. And then take it out and look at it. I know it was some shit residue. Okay. But honey, she had, that's a lot of service. And I bet she got paid a good amount of money for doing that one. Okay. Lick it good. Okay. And he probably said, I want you to clean it up. He probably say, listen, I want you to clean it up. Yeah, clean up on aisle 5. Okay. He likes to humiliate them. So that's part of the humiliation. Clean it up on aisle 5. Okay. He might got finished taking a dump. Clean it up with that white little tongue. Clean it up. Clean up this big black. Clean it up. Okay. Yeah, honey. Have her clean it up on aisle 5. And he told us this. He told us this. And I said, wow. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to shame what he's into, but I had no idea that Shannon likes to get cleaned up back there. Okay, get 19-year-olds. Did you guys knew that? I didn't know it, but we know it now. And she didn't put it out there. He did that. He put it out. So you can't get mad at me for talking about it. He put that shit out there, honey. Yeah, trying to shame her. Trying to say, look, she nasty as hell, y'all. She's up here eating my donut. Well, it speaks volumes about you because you're a grown man. I know grown men, they'll knock you out if you look at their donut. What you looking at my donut for, man? Don't be looking at me like I'm a bitch, okay? What you looking at my donut for, man? Okay? Pie, come on, put them up, put them up, put them up. What's up? What's up? But no, not Shannon. Shannon got, I don't know, did he lotion up? Was it a big black ashy ass? Okay. Did he oil that shit up? Did he use Johnson and Johnson, baby oil? We know TD Jakes and Diddy, they both dark-skinned dudes. What is up with the dark-skinned men that's in Hollywood? You know, what is going on? I think they're targeting dark-skinned men because they're so masculine appearing. You know, they want to break down. They want to break down that aesthetic. Because back in the day, it was like the darker you are, the more masculine you are. And all of our dark-skinned brothers, honey, we finding out a lot about that donut. They love it. Okay? They obsessed. They can't get enough. Oh my God, I see a green thing coming through. Linda just donated $5. Hey. Thank you, Linda. We appreciate you. Y'all know my love language is Cash App, right? Yeah, your girl love a Cash App. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Linda. I really do. But honey, and did y'all like the video? Like this video. Girlfriend, you know we go back long way. Like the video. I shouldn't have to keep telling y'all to like the damn video. Hell. And all you monitoring people, even if you don't like me and you watching me, still like the video. That's the least you can do. I know you're going to talk about my black ass, but like the video. Hell. Let me drink on that. Mm. Mm. This water is busting. It's so good. Okay, I love water. I love ice water, ice cold water. Oh my God. Let me tell you, being a big girl, I need some water. I was putting on this faja thing, trying to get my waist snatched. Girl, I had to throw this wig off. Why you gotta throw the wig off, Gigi? I was starting to sweat. I ain't even do nothing. Just putting on that motherfucking faja. I'm busting out a motherfucking sweat. See, that's what big motherfuckers gotta go through. You know what I mean? Girl, I threw that wig off. Okay, honey, I threw that dress off. Fuck it. Because I already was dressed. So I decided, I said, let me put the dress up and let me put the faja on. Honey, that shit was a struggle like a motherfucker. I'm over here just trying to tighten this shit up. Bitch, if you don't, motherfucker, I'm looking in the back. Child, I'm looking in the back in the mirror. Shit. Don't y'all know the biscuits? Don't y'all know how when you cut open that biscuit and all that fat just start busting out? That's how the back look. Shit. When I put that fire, I said, damn, I'm gonna need to get on somebody's table. Okay. I'm gonna need to get on somebody's table. Y'all want to come to me to get some surgery? Shit, y'all want me to be more open and transparent, right? Yeah, we need to go to somebody, right? Okay. Watch me transform on your ass. You know I can do it good. You ain't gonna see no other transformer that can transform like my ass, okay? I'm the top supreme. Shit. Now you see me, now you don't. Okay, shit. I have your ass thinking I did voodoo. Okay, what type of voodoo shit you on? Okay, well, honey, let's get back to Shannon Sharpe. You see, that's the spirit of distraction. You see what I'm saying? I'm getting on Shannon Sharpe real good, and all of a sudden, the spirit of distraction shifted me somewhere else. Let's turn it back to Shannon. Shannon, I'm on to you. I know what you're doing, brother, and it's not gonna work. Everybody got their name in your. Everybody got your name in their mouth. You know what I mean? So we gotta talk about you. So yeah, that's what the 19-year-old girl. People say, well, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with getting a little donut ate? Huh? Ain't no wrong. It ain't never hurt nobody eating some donuts. It ain't never killed nobody eating no donut. What's wrong? Half of y'all eating donuts now. You know what I mean? Well, that ain't the crime, eating a donut. The crime was they were in a relationship. Well, that ain't the crime either. But let me get to the crime of the 19-year-old. Then we go to the other third, the 2 and the 3 victims. Listen here, they were in a relationship. Why was he in a relationship with a 19-year-old? That was just crazy as hell. So she said, that's the spirit trying to get me to cough. I ain't been coughing all day. All of a sudden, I want to cough. Shannon, get off of me. Get off of me. Get the likes up, y'all. Somebody doing a spirit on me. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Come on. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. So back to what I was saying. They was in a relationship for 2 years. Everything was cool. She said it really hurt her heart, y'all. She said, I said, oh my goodness, it really hurt her heart. So she was in a relationship with Shannon during the time everybody was calling him gay. And it's sad. Y'all need to leave gay people alone. If Shannon Sharpe is a part of the Rainbow Coalition, let him be. But see, the Black community in sports won't let nobody be gay. Because I don't know nobody in sports that's openly gay. And I know it's a lot of homosexuals in basketball and football and all the sports. It's a lot of them. And it's a lot of them in Republican Party. But they're going to stay their ass in the closet. You know what I'm saying? That's just what they're going to do. So, you know, they couldn't have him coming out that goddamn closet. I don't know. Allegedly. But anyway, I say that to say during that time, they were calling him gay and stuff. And it's the Black men that's trying to defend him now. They was calling him all types of homosexuals. And they said it in a bad way, not the good way. They said, ugh, you know what I mean? They was about to cancel his ass. They was going to watch his show because they was like, he's a homosexual. You know what I mean? They have something against homosexuals. Okay. But anyway, the 19-year-old, she ain't say nothing. She was still down with him. She ain't question him. She ain't say, is you a homosexual? Nothing like that. You know, it's whatever. I guess she got paid good. You know, and maybe she like homosexual men. You know, it's a lot of women, they open with bisexual men. They say white women don't mind. You know, that's another reason why a lot of Black brothers, honey, they go over to the white women because they're going to eat those donuts. They're going to allow them to have an experience with another man, and they ain't going to feel no type of way. They said the Black girls, even though the Black girls, they deal with DL men the majority of the time, but they said the reason why they DL because they can't be themselves around the girls, the Black girls. And the Black girls said, well, shit, just give us a choice or just leave us alone. And the Black man said, we ain't going to leave y'all alone. The Black man said, you belong to us. Okay. The Black man said, by right, you belong to us. DL or not, you my bitch. Okay. Okay. So if you don't want to know, that's fine. But I'm still going to get a baby by you, ho. Okay. So anyway, she was still cool with it, but she said what really messed her up when it was an audio leaked that Shannon Sharpe did with Michelle. Now, it's another girl, her name Michelle, that's Shannon's ex-girlfriend. It's 2 Michelles in the story. It's the Michelle that he was on Instagram with. He lied. He stay lying. He don't got nothing but truth, but he lied. He lied. He don't got no truth. He got lies. He talking about the Instagram made a mistake and caught him live while he was in the mix with Michelle. But they said ain't no way that you can make a mistake and be on Instagram. Y'all can't come, y'all coming from my throat, god damn it. It's Shannon. Shannon has people. Shit. I was doing fine. Man, then y'all got coughing, then there's some shit in my throat. And I ain't ate nothing today. Okay, I have some mac and cheese. Honey, I stay going to mac and cheese. From what's that place called? Chick-fil-A, the one that hate gay people and whatever, you know. And I know that's bad, and I don't want to go there. And you know what? Today I was like, I ain't going back to Chick-fil-A because y'all didn't make my fries super fresh. The box was fresh and hot. The box was hotter, but the fries was kind of lukewarm. It was kind of cold. I want my shit fresh, and I told Chick-fil-A I want it fresh. See, they lacking, and then the customer service is not there anymore. I think they're getting a lot of DEI hires. And see, I'm not racist. I promise you I'm not racist. But see, when Chick-fil-A, when they had all them white motherfuckers there, there was good customer service. Now they got a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I don't want to cut no color, nothing like that. But honey, girl, I mean, I like them. But the customer service is so different and the fries ain't hot no more like it used to. Okay? But anyway, I had me some mac and cheese and that chocolate chip cookie. When I tell you that chocolate chip cookie they got is the bomb.motherfucking con. You haven't had no chocolate chip cookie until you went to Chick-fil-A cookie. I promise y'all, you gonna thank me later. And you know what? That mac and cheese and that chocolate, can I tell y'all something? Don't tell nobody, okay? I'm kind of ashamed of this, but I can't help it because I was born this way. Can I tell y'all a secret? Nobody knows. I'm lactose intolerant. Yeah, that's fucked up, right? I don't know why would God make me this way. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be born lactose intolerant. I say that to say, I guess all that milk, it gets in my throat and shit. I got to take laxatives. Yeah. I can't believe I said that shit. Lord, get me off this motherfucker. I didn't mean to say that shit. I know y'all don't understand my pain. Honey, I gotta take that laxate, something like that. Start with an L. It's a white little pill. I gotta take that. I gotta take it when I'm eating mac and cheese or anything with some milk. I took it today because I done fucked around and found out yesterday I had the same mac and cheese, girl. When I tell you that toilet had me hostage, okay? Shit. That toilet had me hostage in the motherfucker. I said, what the fuck is going on here? What the fuck I ain't? Damn, that mac and cheese and that chocolate chip cookie. And I had 2 chocolate chips cookie. And I did not take those lactase or those whatchamacallit. Fuck me up real good. I said, I can't afford to fuck around and find out no more. Man, had my ass on that toilet seat hostage. Okay, I couldn't get up. Then I got up, felt like I need to go again. God damn, shit. I thought we was done here. God damn it. Okay, honey, I tell you what. But you asking, was the mac and cheese and cookie worth it? It sure was. that mac and cheese is busting. It's better than KFC's. It's better than a lot of shit. It's really, really good. And it's really, really cheesy too. Girl, I see. V Goddess donate $2. GG, why are people trying to cancel? Listen, V, I don't know. We talking about this. Let's not get it distracted, V Goddess. Shit, you know, go back in that sector. I'm in my own shit. You know what I mean? So anyway, there go that cough again. All right, so the girl that's 19, what happened was, you say, okay, so the Michelle girl came And she heard that recording of, what's his name? Shannon on a recording. Everybody heard it. Do y'all remember when Michelle came out and you heard those noises? And people thought that Michelle was a transgender. Because I did hear some deepness and bass. I'm not sure. And then they said he settled with Michelle too, because Michelle was embarrassed and she went after some money too. And I don't know where that Michelle is, but it's another Michelle we'll talk about later. But the 19-year-old girl said when she found that out, she was kind of hurt because they were supposed to be in a relationship. What relationship were y'all in? And I just want to say, Shannon Sharpe, if you guys were in a relationship, can I see pictures of y'all together? I mean, y'all been together for 2 years. If this was a real relationship and was consensual, can I see pictures? What did you do for her for Valentine's Day? You should have some videos or something. I mean, did this girl meet your family? Did you meet her family? I mean, are we in a relationship, right? See, that's why it's like it's something weird, because Shannon talking about they was in a relationship, in a consensual relationship, but y'all don't got no. He should show pictures together of them hugged up with teddy bears, or he's taking her to the park, or he's taking her to the carnival, or something like that. It sounds like it was a prostitution type of thing. That's what I feel. But he says it was a consensual relationship. They was in a relationship. And that's how, why would she get her feelings involved with a Michelle that came out that he's screwing? Unless he told her they was together or some shit like that. And Shannon, are you lying and manipulating this girl? Because that's what she said also, that you're a liar and you're a manipulator. See, Shannon, you not keeping it G. You should just tell her you a prostitute, you gonna pay for the service and you dip. It shouldn't be all this going on. You know what I'm saying? You should have just messed around with her one time and that's it, and move on to the next motherfucker. Okay, but so you playing these games is weird. And then you telling her you're in a relationship with her, then you cheating on her with Michelle. You got a lot going on. There's a lot of nefarious things with Shannon Sharpe. So she said that really hurted her. She said they continue to do all these, freaky stuff or whatever. I guess it was just a freaky relationship. It wasn't a real relationship. I mean, after all, what is a 54-year-old and a 19-year-old? What are really going to talk about? The last time y'all had a meal together, what did y'all talk about? Like, was she cooking for you, Shannon? Did Shannon cook for you? I mean, what type of relationship was it? It just seems like it was nothing but lust from his end. And I'm assuming that he really, really liked this girl and lust over this girl, because Shannon, he has so many options. And this girl, she is a money-making girl. So she's not going to spend no time with Shannon if she's not getting compensated for it as far as money is concerned. So Shannon, he really, really, really was lusting after this girl. And she was doing all this kinky stuff that he really, really loved. They try to paint it like, she was trying to seduce him to get into this shit. But the actuality was, if she's a working girl, this is what she does. And Shannon Sharpe knocking on her door because of what she does. So he wanted that specialty of the race play, of her doing all this stuff with the donuts and stuff. This is what he knocked on her door for. So she says that everything was cool. She said it was 2 times this happened. One time she said, I guess it was night before they done did the do. Early that morning, homegirl's stomach was cramping. I don't know if she ate something bad. She probably lactose intolerant too. Is white people lactose intolerant? I'm not sure if white people lactose intolerant. I just know it's a black people thing. Is white people lactose intolerant? White people, are y'all lactose intolerant, or y'all can eat that milk? I don't know. But anyway, something was wrong with her stomach, I guess. And I don't know if she ever got done in the donut. I don't know if she was a virgin back there or what, or she specialized back there. I don't know what's going on. But she says that morning, Shannon was trying to get in the mood before he go. And she said she really not feeling up to it. But she said, put that wrapper on there and just the front. She said she's not doing that back door. You know what I'm saying? And Shannon was acting like he was okay with her And then he just turned into the big black beast. They said he ripped that wrapper off, held her with one of his big, strong ass arms, and went in that donut. You know what I mean? And she was crying, y'all. I mean, boohooing, crying, begging him, stop, nigga, stop, stop, stop. And then talking about nigga, Ninja, do you think she was calling him the N-word? Do you think that he get off on being called the N-word? I mean, if the N-word was used, do you think that we would have already heard it by now? You know, or they just don't want that part out? Was she calling? That's interesting, right? Was they calling each other the N-word? I want to know. Did Shannon had that girl call him the N-word? But it seemed like he was more dominant, and he wanted the power, and he wanted to he wanted to humiliate her. It didn't seem like he got off with her humiliating him. He likes to do the humiliating. So I don't think she called him the N-word. I don't think he allowed that. So she said that's a crime right there, because he took that wrapper off and he went in that donut, and she told him to stop, don't do it. And he just kept on doing what he wanted to do. And that's a crime, you know, no matter if they did it that morning, no matter if they did it 150 times. Once she said don't do it, he did anyway. And he thought he was going to get away with it. And that really turned him on. They say when you tell Shannon no, it really gears him up. And then that's when like the big black man started to come out, and he just go, oh, don't tell me no. You know, and then they say he felt like she was his property. You know, he had a white piece of property, you know. Don't you know how people buy land and buy houses and shit? Like, that's how he's seen her, like a piece of property. Like, you my bitch. You know what I mean? Literally, you my bitch. And I can say, and I can do what the fuck I want to do with you, ho. You mine, ho. Stop talking all that shit. Yeah. See, you're going to piss me off when you say that to me. Now, what did I say? And a lot of you guys think this role play, but that shit wasn't role play. She was scared as hell. Hell, you know, he disguised it as a role play. That's how they start with you. They start off, I know. Oh my God. Listen, I gotta laugh to keep from crying. Man, that's how they do it. They start off as a role play. Then they take it overboard, y'all. And then something happen, and you say no, and they say you wanted it. I said, no, I didn't. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You wanted it. And you don't want to argue with them because they're very argumentative. And then you don't want them to pop you upside your head. So you don't. And they may come over again. You say, well, why did you have them? I didn't want him to come over. But it's more like if he don't come over, you know you're going to have to pay. Either he going to bust down the door, he going to cause a commotion, you know, he going to tell your neighbors your fucking business, and I don't want them to know my motherfucking business. He going to make a scene trying to get me kicked out of my apartments. He's going to do something to make me suffer if I do not obey or be submissive. Okay. Now, it may have started off with a role play, but they take it to the next level. And this is who they really are. Okay. This is who they really are. And you be like, can we stop the fucking role play? And they be like, no, you like this shit. And they tell you, we ain't role playing no more. This is what it is. You know, you mine. I don't want to be yours. I don't even like you. It don't matter. You're going to learn to like me. It's okay. You don't got to like me. You're going to learn to like me. And they're going to get what they want every time. They're going to take it. Okay? You can't even have a conversation with them. They're going to want to take it first and then talk later. you'd be talking, you'd be explaining to them like, listen, I don't want to do this. I want to do something else or something like that. You don't want to offend him too bad because you know he's kind of cuckoo and he would take your ass out of here. So yeah, I mean, they are out here, they're like that, and girls will allow those men in their spaces again because they don't want these guys to retaliate in a much bigger way, especially when these guys know where you stay at. And you guys in the relationship, it was probably cool and fine. You know, he was a nice gentleman or whatever. But then he turns a leaf and he's just a monster, a total luniac. And it goes up and down, you know. He'll kick my door or kick the door, you know, repeatedly. And then when you open the door, see what you made me do? See what you made me do? Now give me a hug and be so lovey-dovey. And it's like, okay, let me see if I call the police. You know, I make mention, the police. I don't give a fuck about no fucking police. Call the motherfucking police. You think I'm scared of the police? Call them. Call the police right now. You want to call the police on me? Call the damn police then. Yeah, see what happened. See what happened. Okay, I don't want to call the police. You call the police do something to that black man, then your ass get blamed for it. You know, it's like, damn, how did I get in this situation and how do I get out? So many of people have been in these situations before and they're crazy, especially when you're stuck in them. And these guys are so clingy and they're so obsessive. And it feels like, how do I get out? You know, I would have to just really just run away to get out of these situations. And you don't want to go there. You don't want to be too dramatic. You just wish and hope that he'll just get turned off and just leave you the fuck alone or find somebody else to fuck around with, right? But going back to here to 19-year-old, that's what happened for her. So that is a crime. The second accuser is the Fox. So he works at Fox. You guys know he does like these TV podcast shows, and his PA assistant, he had a big old crush on her, you know, and he be trying to talk to her and she's trying to be nice because she works for him, but she's trying to keep her distance. And then he gets more handsy with her. And then over time, he feel like he got more comfortability, more power because he's seeing this assistant every day. And he's just thinking about her when after the work, when you having a person that has an obsessive personality trait, when they cling on a person, that's what it is. Have y'all ever noticed a dog? Like once a dog, like when they get their eyes locked on a person or a prey, like other people can be around, they don't give a damn about nobody else. They want what they want, you know? So he had his eyes set on his assistant. And she said things got too out of hand. He was being handsy with her. And he put his big ass hands around her neck. And then that's when she filed to HR and she made a report and a complaint and a lawsuit. And Fox News paid her $700,000 to be silent. So after that, he came out, the big black man, what's his name, Shannon? And he was like, yeah, she dropped that lawsuit. She ain't dropped that lawsuit. Y'all settled with her and she's silent. So that was the second one. The third one is his ex-girlfriend from a long time ago. She said that, you know, he essayed her and he was just a horrible person. And she filed a lawsuit for him too, back in the day. Back in, what was that, 2010? So it has nothing to do with his 100 million lawsuit because that just happened. So people have been making reports on Shannon for being violent for a long time now. This ain't nothing new. And they all clear girls. And this is what he liked, right? So they said Tony Buzbee got some more accusers that you guys never heard of that's coming out. They said Shannon Sharpe, it is on record that 24 people have sent a lawsuit, women, white women, I'm assuming. I don't think there's no blacks. You know, they say black women, they don't, they really don't complain. How can I say it? How can I say it? They don't go to the cops because in the black community, They fear black women is like, how dare you go to the cops on a black man that's successful? They'll blame black women for a black man demise, when really it's that black man demise for doing the fucking crime and not respecting, but they don't respect nobody. They don't respect women. So that Michelle girl, oh yeah, 24 people sent a lawsuit against him, and 23 he settled with. And don't forget this 19-year-old girl, he settled for her too. He offered $10 million to make it all go away, but Tony Buzbee saw everything and how much money he about to get in and everything, and Tony Buzbee said, no, we can get more from him. And that's the girl say, okay, we can get some more. Hell, he disrespected me. He never loved me. He never cared about me. And she's right. He never cared about you. It's all about business, right? So if it's just about business, if she see a play that she can be successful in, she should do it. Hell. He wasn't trying to level her up or help her with her life, just traumatize her by eating that donut hole. Hell, she got to have nightmares having that black ass, that's terrorizing, right? I bet do she smell it? When you going back there, does it smell? Do you hold your nose? Look, do you hold your nose? And just, how do you do that? How do you do that shit? Okay. Do you spray some tasty spray to give it a flavor? I know one thing. You better not put no chili on it, dog. You better not put no chili on that shit. You gonna get real. Not the chili, dog. And make it spicy. Spicy chili in that bitch. Okay. Make it a real spicy delight. Honey. So y'all ready for me to play this video? Are y'all ready to play this video? Okay. What are y'all saying? He was 47. Now he in his 50s. 19 is not 20. She met him when she was 19 in the gym. She was minding her business, and Shannon Sharpe saw a 19-year-old looking like she's 14. And he say, I have to have that, because he already had it in his mind. You know what? I want to do all this demonic stuff with this girl. When a guy sees you, he already have plans for you. You know that, right? When a guy sees you, he sees either a freak off hoe, or he sees, you know what? I want to level her up. I want to make her my wife. I want to make her something, even if you're not. I mean, I've had situations where, I was in my whole era. I haven't, damn. That's what I get for lying, right? I haven't been in my whole era in a minute, right? I think I'm gonna return though. You know what I mean? I think it's time to return for the hoe. Oh, I don't know though. If I return back to a hoe, do y'all want me to tell y'all my journey? I'm gonna do a whole video chronicles. Day one of being a hoe. Day two of being a hoe. Okay. Day three of being a hoe. Okay. God damn, whole chronicles in this bitch. Okay. Hopefully I get some sponsors. I can get some condom sponsors. Some whole clothes sponsors. I would like to get some wig sponsors, 40 inches only. Okay. Okay. Some lingerie sponsors, some perfume sponsors, some body wash sponsors. Okay, we being a hoe out here in these streets, you gotta smell good. Okay, not being a dirty hoe. Okay, we gonna have a dirty hoe week, not washing up for a week. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, hey, they say I don't want to try it, but they say that these guys like it funky. Okay. They say these niggas like a funky. I said, baby, all you gotta do is give me that mac and cheese, and I don't take no lax, honey. Just give me some milk and some cookies, like Santa Claus in this bitch. Motherfucker, we gon' funk you up. We gon' funk you right on up. What? We gon' funk you up. We gon' funk you right on up. Okay. Listen, I tell you one thing. Can y'all please like this video? Y'all see them up here trying to relate with y'all being my authentic self, and y'all not even gonna like the video. I need some support. Hell, you know what I mean? I need some support up in here. Support your girl. Support your girl, honey. Okay, give me the like. If you really like me and support me, hit that Cash App and make it clap. All right, but I'm gonna put the video up here of Katt Williams, and I will make another video later where I will play it throughout. But this time I'm gonna stop and go. Okay, I'm gonna stop and go, and let me see if I can bring it up here. Oh, look at this. Do y'all see this picture? Do you guys know who this is? This is Shannon Sharpe and his son. They said that the girl, 19-year-old, is like a decade younger than his youngest kid. Did y'all know that? Mm-hmm. I've never seen Shannon Sharpe's son before. Have y'all ever seen his son before? Yeah, they said that's his ex-wife, and she's so beautiful. Why would he want to leave this? Huh? Something wrong with him. Shannon Sharpe, this is Shannon Sharpe's son. Why don't we see more pictures of Shannon Sharpe and his son? You know what I mean? And then this is his ex-wife. She's so gorgeous. She got a nice smile, and I love that color hair. Is that number 8 hair? That look like a number 8 hair or number 30. You know I love a number 8 or number 30 when it comes to hair. Right now, I got me a 99J. You know what I mean? Y'all like 99J? Mm-hmm. Oh, these earrings hurt my motherfucking ears. Have y'all ever had earrings that just hurt? Honey, I'm still gonna push on because I want to get used to the hurt. I don't want to get used to the hurt, but I want to wear these big ass earrings, and I want some other earrings I want to wear. So it hurts. I'm like, I just gotta get used to it. Do y'all ever go through that? Having these big hoops and it hurts your ears? Yeah. You know, so I'm gonna keep on going. So let me play this video from the beginning so we can get into some Katt Williams. And please like the video. Y'all not liking the video the way I need y'all to like this video and things. Okay. I need y'all to like the video like you want that stimulus check. Okay. I need y'all to like the video like you want a man. I need y'all to like the video like you want to win the lottery. I need y'all to like this damn video. Like what? I don't know. When you guys drink water, do you keep your eyes open or closed? I just drank this water and I closed my eyes, and it felt so good when I closed my eyes. You know, when you guys drink, do you open your eyes or close them? You know, and I guess it goes to when you kiss. When you kiss, do you open or close your eyes? I close my eyes. I don't want to be looking at you in your face. It's just too close, you know? I close my eyes. I close my eyes. All right. So where's our video at? Let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. I'm looking for the video. Just give me 1 second because I know it's here somewhere. I know it's here somewhere. Where you at? Where you at? Don't let me drink alone. Don't make me drink alone. Where that damn video at? Man, listen, I have all this stuff on my laptop and I cannot find what I need to find. Have y'all ever went through that? Okay, here it is. Here it is. All right, let's take it from the top.
And the fact that an upstanding and righteous gentleman like yourself is in that position with the only thing trying to be righteous in our lane is just more machinations of the devil. You should have a much better backstory when you pick me as an opponent.
You know what, man? I'm glad you at least, addressed it, because
when you talk to him and tell him what the truth is, he won't be able to refute it. I told you earlier, he doesn't know this. How could he know?
Has a new target in his sights. NFL legend Shannon Sharpe. A brand new lawsuit was just filed in Nevada claiming Sharpe was manipulative and eventually a Jane Doe, with the latest claims allegedly happening as recently as January. We got our hands on the filing and we're going to break down everything.
To make them feel better about themselves when they come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old up there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young, you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. When they want you to go for the 4th round, you looking at her. Listen, you want some money to go to Starbucks?
Yeah. Y'all, Katt Williams just confirmed the essay allegation against Shannon Sharpe, and the internet is losing its ever-loving mind. Shannon Sharpe has been fighting for his life these past couple of days, and y'all can bet that Katt's comments are about to make things 10 times worse for him. Now, Shannon got sued a couple days ago by a woman that claimed that he allegedly SA'd and put hands on her while they were dating. And it looks like this might just be the start of Shannon's downfall. Now, Shannon has been trying to fight the lawsuit, but it's not looking good for him. It also isn't helping that Katt Williams has that big I told you so energy, declaring support against Shannon. And it also looks like he's threatening to spill some spicy tea on Shannon, and y'all know that it's going to get crazy. So let's get into it, y'all. No, y'all, Katt Williams is enjoying Shannon Sharpe's current legal mess, and he isn't even trying to hide it at this point. There have been rumors of some sort of beef going on between Shannon and Katt for a while now, at least ever since the interview, at least ever since that infamous interview on Club Shay Shay, and he's not even trying to hide it at this point. And it's kind of shocking because their interview broke records for the
broke records. But that's another question, Tyson. If he was innocent, then why did he offer to give her $10 million? That's a lot of money for an innocent person, right? Can you guys answer that? If Shannon Sharpe was innocent, then why offer her $10 million? Did he not learn anything from Diddy? I mean, Diddy, he gave Cassie a lot of money too, but he did it. And the reason why he gave her so much money, because he was guilty of the crimes and he did it. So I definitely believe because Shannon Sharpe gave her the $10 million and offered and the lawyers told him to do it, he is definitely guilty and definitely finished. Finish him. Yeah. And I hope Monique come out and say something about this. Would you guys like her to say something? I mean, she loved to run that mouth. She should say, Shannon, I told him. Talk about it, Monique. But I guess I don't know if she want to be harsh or not.
Most watched video podcast on YouTube. Given all that, you'd think that they'd be on good terms, right? Well, they're not, which explains why Katt is enjoying Shannon's downfall. Word in the streets is that Katt has allegedly been telling people that Shannon has always had a weird vibe to him, and he suspected all of that while he was on Club Shay Shay. It kind of sounds like Katt believes that there might have been some truth to the allegations against Shannon, which is insane considering how messy these allegations are. So what exactly are these allegations about, and What does Katt think is absolutely true? Well, the lawsuit was brought by a woman named Gabriela Zuniga.
Gabby. They said at this point, who think the girl should have took the 10 million? Do you guys think the girl should have took it? Press 1. If you feel like she shouldn't have took it, press 2. Well, I am a cheap hoe, I guess, compared to Gabby. You know, I would love for somebody to pay $25,000 for each cheek. Okay, honey. You know, me and Gabby, we're on a whole different level. You know what I mean? Shit. I wouldn't even think to tell a person $25K for each cheek. Okay? Maybe $5. Say $5, nigga. Okay. Say but that's expensive. Okay. And those Debbie cakes she got, okay, 25K. So I would have took it. Shit, I would have took it if you gave me 1 million. Hell, okay. I'm not hard to please. Okay. I would have took it. Look, Tony Buzbee, I don't give a damn what you talking about. I don't want to take this settlement money and go about my business. I got plans. I got dreams, Tony Buzbee. Tony Buzbee, listen, thank you, but let me take it and go. Okay? But you know, she know the game. She know this industry, and Tony Buzbee know. And they said, you know, I can get you way more than 10 million. 10 million is chump change. You know, we really need to go in for the kill. And I guess she said, okay, shit, she already making top money on OnlyFans page. She got the receipts. Let that shit rip. He ain't care about me anyway. He was just using me to his sick fantasies. So let that shit rip. I'm 19. This man is in his 54. And can I tell y'all another truth? Y'all want to know another truth? Press 9 if you want to know another truth. Okay? These people be manipulating each other. These young girls, they are disgusted by these older men. Did y'all know that? Yeah, I talked to them. They don't like them. They are disgusted. They see them as gross. But they're going to, you know, tell them, oh, my daddy, you're this daddy, you know, lying to them because these men are so stupid. They're naive and they lack judgment and discernment. They can't see that these girls don't want nothing to do with them. But these girls lie to them to get the money and to feed their ego. These men are weird and they're weak. They are weak. No sense of judgment, no sense of discernment, and they need their ego stroke. Even if you lie to them, they're going to enjoy the lies. That's what they like. But these girls, they're disgusted being around these guys. They are very disgusted. They don't like them at all. Let's go.
Who claims that she was 19 when she started messing around with Shannon in 2023, which means he was 54 at the time. Right off the bat, this is not looking good for Shannon because what was Unc thinking, getting involved with a teenager? For context, his youngest child would have been about 29 or 30 at the time, which means that he was messing around with a woman 10 or 11 years younger than his youngest child. I know it's all legal and Gabriela was technically an adult, but it's still very much grooming and weird. But anyways, Gabriela made a lot of claims in her lawsuit that were very shocking. First off, she filed the lawsuit as Jane Doe because she wanted to keep her identity private. The only reason we know her real name is that Shannon and his lawyers directly named her in their statements. There's got to be something wrong with that too, but in her lawsuit, she accused Shannon of manipulating and controlling her and alleges that he SA'd her from behind in October 2024 and January 2025, blatantly ignoring her pleas for him to stop. The lawsuit details
Okay, let me ask me this. You got a whole kitty cat in the front, and you want to spend time going in a dookie hole? Huh? What's up with that? Huh? Do you think straight men are now preferring the dookie shoot? Is that what it is? I mean, he's a straight man, a straight black man. Is a straight black man they prefer the back door than the front door? Is that what we're doing? And they want to go raw dogging. Hell, if I was them, I would want a protection on, because what if you get that shit residue on your shit? Well, at least you got the protection, the cover. You know what I mean? That's bacteria and everything. And you know she wasn't ready because she said no. God damn it. Maybe her ass been on a certain diet. I don't know. Maybe she's skinny. You know, she be on a diet and shit. She don't got shit coming back there. But damn, could you imagine if he did it with a big ass motherfucker, a big back bitch? Whoa. You know his ass gonna get a surprise from that, but maybe he like it, you know. Oh my God. Like this video. Get the likes up. All right, let's go.
Instances of alleged threats and physical assault, Sharpe refused to accept the answer no, even as she sobbed and screamed. She claimed that they met in an LA gym and were in a consensual relationship for 2 years, but his behavior turned mean, and he allegedly threatened to unalive her when she attempted to share her location with friends. She also claimed that he insisted on recording their intimate encounters, at times without her knowledge, and claimed they were for personal use, though she accused Sharpe of sharing.
That's kind of odd for a 50-year-old to record her as 19. It reminds me of Diddy. Diddy, he likes to record. I'm not into recording. I don't want nobody recording me. Yeah, I had these brothers that was trying to record me. Yeah, honey. They tried to get me on OnlyFans. Can you believe that? Little old me. We're going to have the granny edition, okay? The granny edition OnlyFans. Okay. The 60s and up club. We get down, okay? Hell yeah. Yeah, trying to videotape me. Talking about, I ain't going to put your face in it. But it's my body. And I know, okay? These guys, they will try to record, you know. Have you guys been recorded without your permission? Press 1 if you have. Press 9 if you haven't. I have on many occasions, okay? Girl, I can't even do stuff, you know. When I be talking to somebody on FaceTime, they be like, give me a 360, right? I give them a 360, girl. They up here screenshotting shit. Oh, are you recording me? What are you doing? Don't do that. Yes. Girl, I remember another time, it's been a few times they have tried to record me, honey. Just weirdos. I was watching TV. Honey, I thought we was watching Netflix together. And this is why I don't watch Netflix with men. And I would never do that shit anymore. I'm laying down on my stomach watching Netflix. You know, all I got was my T-shirts and my panties on. Hey, I got my T-shirts and my panties on. I got my T-shirts and my panties on. I got my T-shirts and my panties on. That's all I had. Child, I'm watching TV. I'm like, this is good. I'm like, man, he must be really into it, because usually guys are talking, they distracted, they texting, they doing something else. I'm like, he is so quiet. Girl, I turn around. Mind you, he's supposed to be giving me a leg massage, right? He's sitting up, got his back on the bed frame, supposed to be giving me a goddamn leg massage. Video record me. Just video recording like a fucking creep. Man, if you don't delete all that shit, delete. Okay? Fuck. Whew, I tell you. So it's not right. And that should be a crime too. You know? Recording somebody without their knowledge. And they said Shannon, he was doing this to this girl and was showing off to his friends. I guess his friends was getting off on it too. I don't know what's going on.
The videos with friends on multiple occasions. Well, Shannon was not about to let his name get dragged in the mud like this, so he clapped back extra hard in a statement released by his lawyer. In the statement, he included transcripts of some texts that he got from Gabriela. And heads up, they're definitely graphic, like insanely graphic. In the text, she said stuff like, I want you to put a dog collar on my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me. I know you miss this big juicy ass. $25,000 for each cheek. Only if you put that baby gravy in me. Then you can do whatever you want to me. I want to put my tongue in your a-hole.
Okay, can we fast forward this? I mean, I really don't like hearing that. It's gross.
Sounds like Shannon is into some type of race play, which, you know what? We're not even going to unpack that whole mess right now because as country as he is, he's seen some things. But anyways, Shannon's statement also said this lawsuit filed by Gabriela Zuniga and orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Buzbee, is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions of dollars in her effort to extract a large financial settlement. Ms. Zuniga presented Mr. Sharpe with a secretly recorded video of a consensual intimate encounter. We believe that this video has been heavily edited and taken entirely out of context, crafted to falsify or portray a consensual act as a non-consensual. It continued, the evidence paints a clear picture. This was a consensual adult relationship that included role-playing, adult language, and fantasy scenarios explicitly requested by Ms. Zuniga. The edited tape that Ms. Zuniga secretly taped and showed Mr. Sharpe during her blackmail attempt tries to falsely portray, as a result of this editing and out of context from prior text messages, that the intimate activity was not consensual. Mr. Sharpe categorically denies all allegations of coercion or misconduct, especially the gross.
Do y'all understand what she's saying? I know she's running a run-on sentence. Can we fast forward there?
I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Buzbee, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Buzbee targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself.
I would say he seemed very calm. Do he seem very calm? I think he's a good actor. I think Shannon Sharpe is a good actor. He knows he's irritated, he's frustrated, but he seems so calm and everything, you know? I think that he sounds like he's reading too. Do you guys get a sense that he's reading off the script? Press 1 if it feels like he's reading off the script. Press 4 if you feel like he's really talking from the heart. It feels like he's reading from a script, and then when I look at his eyes, it looks like he's looking at a script. So how can he be transparent if he reading this damn script? Y'all don't notice he looking at it. Look how he looking. He is looking at the damn script.
This isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Buzbee, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Buzbee targets black men, and
he looking at a script. That thing that go down. I know a person looking at a script when I see it. He's looking at that.
He's going to release a 30-second clip of tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Buzbee want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down.
I can't stand that music they got.
Had offered Gabriela $10 million during mediation in exchange for her not filing the lawsuit. He wrote, back in early February, our office contacted Mr. Sharpe on behalf of Jane Doe and broached the subject of a meeting. Multiple conversations took place. Ultimately, a mediation occurred. Sharpe was represented by different lawyers in that mediation. That mediation process.
What? Did y'all just hear that? Come here. Come here. They just said that Shannon Sharpe knew this was coming in early February. We almost in May. So Shannon Sharpe knew this was coming. And he wasn't being honest. He ain't tell us nothing about this shit. I thought he was so damn transparent. He ain't transparent. And then did you hear another thing they said? He had a different person representing him. So that person that was representing him first in February, I guess they was like, you know what? This is bad. I can't help you, homie. And he had to switch out a different attorney and lawyer. Yeah. The other people didn't want him. And don't that remind you of Diddy? Remember, Diddy had to switch out so many different lawyers because nobody really wanted to handle that. You know, he had lawyers rejecting him. I mean, this is big right here.
Went on for more than 6 weeks, ultimately leading to Mr. Sharpe making an incredibly significant offer to settle. However, Doe refused the hefty sum offered by Sharpe and instead filed this case. He also claimed that the texts Shannon and his lawyers had released were old texts sent before the alleged essay incidents. He wrote, "Every text that Mr. Sharpe's counsel released today, purportedly from Jane Doe, are dated prior to the alleged brutal set forth in Jane Doe's case. Those texts were obviously released in an effort to distract the public's attention from the allegation in Jane Doe's lawsuit. It won't work." But Mr. Buzbee was not done with Mr. Shannon.
All right, somebody said Shannon pissed off Shaq O'Neal. So it's supposed to be a revenge deal. What? I've heard that. They said Matt Barnes, Shaq, all of them, they do not like Shannon. Did y'all know that? Press 1 if you knew it. Press 9 if you did not know that. Press 9 if you did not know Mac Barnes. None of those men like Shannon Sharpe. And if you don't believe me, I will put up the receipts for you. You know? Okay, so Marlon, you know they don't like him. Tyson, you know they don't like him. Gigi, you're the best. Say it again. Say it again, Tyra. Say it again, Tyra. Who the best? Gigi the best. Who the best? Gigi the best. Y'all better believe it. I'm gonna need y'all to believe it by hitting that like and really, you know, supporting this channel and me. Okay. All right. So a few people did not know. Let me bust your bubble. Let me bust it. Can I bust your bubble? We're giving you this information. Can I bust it? All right, I'm about to bust that thing. Okay, so let me go here because you know Tasha K, she be having all that wine over there, just spilling that wine, just spilling that wine. And this came from the ex-stylist. Don't you know that ex-stylist of his that everybody thought they were lovers? The man name is Shannon. It came from him, child. He's leaking messages to Tasha K because you know him and Tasha K, they got a real close relationship, right? Right. So he be giving all the tea to Tasha K. Okay. He be giving all the tea. All right. So let me remove this. Let me add this. Where is it at? Okay. Stop. Let me bring it up. Let me bring it. Man, do you see this? Do you see it? So read the text. It says, this is Shay Shay. Shay Shay said, "I don't F with anybody at work except for 2 you met." He's talking to Hollywood. He says, "I don't F with Lil Wayne, Matt Barnes, Rich Paul, all the mother names, Shaq." And it says OJ Cinco too. He don't mess with OJ Cinco either. And people like, oh, they real tight. Ooh, I tell you what. Listen to this.
I don't know if you're on this kind of time, but I was in a group chat the other day, or actually just yesterday, and Shaq said he's paying top dollar for any information on old boy. So, again, I don't know if you're on that kind of time or not, but Shaq is known to throw large sums of money around, so just want to put that out there. I am quiet. Hey, he said, please, please, please keep it quiet. He said that Shannon did some shit back to him a while back, and he's been off him. So that's why he's doing this. But please, please, please keep his name quiet.
So stay not you're nervous because you're not feeling so fresh.
All right.
No, not that.
All right. So you heard it here, right?
So stay not you're
it.
nervous
You
because
heard it. You heard it. All right. So, you know, when a black man want to tell the world another black man is gay or homosexual, you know, that's a career killer. You know what I'm saying? In their arena, I mean, Shay Shay, he don't do hair. He don't do makeup. He's in a masculine industry that is known to be homophobic. So, like this lawsuit against this girl, it's not going to cause a lot of men to stop looking at him. But if they release videotapes of Shay Shay doggy style with another man, you best believe a lot of those men are not going to follow him. They're not going to tune because they can't get that image in his mind of Club Shay Shay bent it over while another man is doing him. And don't let it be a white man. Can you imagine a white man bending Club Shay Shay over? I mean, whoa. Okay. Then they're going to talk about, you see how the white man back bucking? Then they're going to say that's why he got that show because he was bending over for the white man. It's going to just discredit him all around. So, you know, that's the worst thing. I think, you know, this lawsuit is going to hurt his pockets and his career, but a lot of black men are still going to root for him. But let it come out that he's a homosexual. A lot of those black men is not going to look at Club Shay Shay the same. It's been rumors. Rumors is one thing, but when they confirm it with some videotapes, whoa. So do you guys think that Shaq and these other guys was behind Shannon Sharpe demise? Do you think they played a part in it somewhat? Could be. They said when this shit was going down, Shaq and a lot of his cronies, they went to ESPN and they said, we need to speed this up. They said, I don't want to be associated with a creep like that. You know, they was making big complaints. They called up Disney, you know, to have him removed and everything, you know. So it's crazy out here in these streets, okay? Oh, I'm getting tired, y'all. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to put the whole video in a short form so you guys can look at that. Any other topics you guys want me to talk about, please DM me at the Messy Sweet Spot. Okay, email me at the Messy Sweet Spot at Yahoo or DM me on my Instagram. I do reply and I do look at all my messages, okay? Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I thank y'all for rocking with me. You the best. Okay, you know I'm the best to do it. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys for loving me. All right. DJ, where you at? This is not a game.
It's not a game. It's a rich game.